Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the episode of Frank Presents the Play Call. I'm joined today with Bree, Nikki, June, and Tyson is joining us because he leaves us tomorrow to go back to Cali with his family. So, what's up, y'all? How y'all doing?
Great.
Hi.
That was great. We're doing well. It's cold here in Texas, but it's all good.
If you think it's cold in Texas, Jesus, you'll be
okay, first of all, I said it's cold. It's cold. It's cold. It's cold. Period.
I don't believe you. Anyways.
Bro, it rains for like 2 days straight.
Oh, my God. It's Texas. Oh, I know it snows in some parts of Texas. I saw that once, and it threw me off. I was like, it's snowing in Texas?
It snowed last year. But we forgive you.
Okay, yes, because I've never been there, so I don't know.
I'll be driving through there next week.
Yeah. Tyson happy. His wife flies in tomorrow morning. He checks out tomorrow. He get to see his mama tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? He get to see his wifey. He happy.
Like, that's what's up. That's what's up.
He should be.
Right. So me and my recruiter BM2 Belcher went shopping in Five and Below. I spent like $60 in Five and Below.
So you bought 12 items?
I bought, well, some of them like $2, $3. But I bought some pajama pants for $5 and they're very, very comfy. I'm wearing a pair right now. I bought coloring books. I bought just random shit. I bought Toby some new toys, and then we went to Marshall's and I bought new candles, and I got some really, really cute, like foresty green color, like olive color, like pants that flare up at the bottom, like hippie pants, like the high-waisted hippie pants. They're really cute.
Hey Tyson, are you getting out or what?
No, I'm transferring to another ship.
Oh, jeez.
That's the only way I can get back
so
to
confused with Bree's story.
I was just so happy. So we had a very, very like productive morning and early afternoon. And then I was like, I really want to go to Marshall's. Like after we got 3 kits done, scheduled 3 people, like everything went great. And it's like literally in our plaza for our office. So we just walked like 2 seconds next door and went shopping.
Well, I'm happy that you found happiness and thrill in that, and you feel good. They're all outside, I think.
I do, and I don't know why, because I dress weird. So like hippie pants, like high-waisted, flary, like green hippie pants. They're just so cute, and I had to get them, and they were only $9.99 at Marshall's.
That's not bad. Good deal.
I had to get them.
So I was hoping to have my stuff I ordered from Fanatics today so I could wear it, but it's not coming in until Friday. So
Frank, you're supposed to tell us something that you were supposed to find out today.
So
I noticed that, Bree, but he didn't say nothing about it. So I let that be, but I already knew what the answer was going to be. But go ahead, Frank.
All right. They haven't told us anything. We got a meeting tomorrow at the CMC. We'll find out if we're doing 2 days, 3 days, 2 nights, 3 days, 1 night. We can do that at all. So tomorrow, as soon as I know, I will tell you. Okay.
We don't care.
So why do
I care?
Know then?
I care. I have not seen Frank in person since he left the bush in 2016.
Yeah. No.
I'll send you a picture. I'll see him next month. Oh, well, actually, I'll see him this month.
But I want to see him in person.
I just want to see how much hotels are, because if I do go, it probably be leaving here Saturday morning, stay Saturday night, be there Sunday for the game, and leave Sunday after the game and drive back. So,
well, you remember you were supposed to stay with June, but June motherfucking ass.
He got his goddaughter's birthday.
Come on, Bree.
I'm not in Jacksonville. I never been to Jacksonville. Oh, yes, I stopped with a shit back in the day, but I never stayed at a hotel. So if y'all can tell me what hotels are nearby.
I will. There's nice hotels right there. So once you enter Jacksonville, the airport and stuff is over there. There's nice hotels over there, and that's like 20 minutes from the stadium as well. So yeah, I think as soon
all of a sudden had, I have to go to and by all means, we will always support the children. But I don't know how the hell June just found out That
He
is
probably
our
forgot.
daughter.
Hey, look,
Oh God.
it's the same way.
Anyway,
The same way where I'm
Frank
supposed to be
presents the call.
coordinating the ceremony on Friday, which I completely forgot.
Listen,
Anyway.
all right, Bree, go ahead. Let's go over the recaps real quick. A lot of stuff to talk about, trades that happened, talking about some of these teams and how they suck. And so we're gonna do brief recaps. Let's go by the points, who won the week, and we'll go from there. Let's go.
All right. So on Thursday, October 28th, the Packers defeated the Cardinals 24-21. On Sunday, October 31st, the Steelers defeated the Browns 15-10. The Panthers defeated the Falcons 19-13. The Bills defeated the Dolphins 26-11. The 49ers defeated the Bears 33-22. The Eagles defeated the Lions 44-6. The Titans defeated the Colts 34-31. The Jets defeated the Bengals 34-31. The Rams defeated the Texans 38-22. The Patriots defeated the Chargers 27-24. The Seahawks defeated the Jaguars 31-7. The Broncos defeated Washington football team 17-10. The Saints defeated the Buccaneers 36-27. The Cowboys defeated the Vikings 20-16. And on Monday, November 1st, the Chiefs defeated the Giants 20-17.
Yeah, a lot of upsets this weekend. Giants had a chance of upsetting on Monday, and they didn't. I stayed up for that game. Very disappointing because I was going off 4 hours of sleep. But hey, you know what? That was Sunday. Like they said, any given Sunday, you see some teams pull one out, like the Jets winning. You know. So go ahead, Bree.
Oh, so this week, I won with 10 correct predictions. Frank came in second with 9. Nikki came in third with 8. And our iconic last place every week, June, came in last place with 5.
But let me tell you guys something real quick. Hey, I take chances,
She
okay?
dirty.
I
dirty.
take chances, and that's all I'm gonna say about that.
June, that right there is your karma for picking the Browns over the Steelers.
So,
No
so
comment.
who's winning overall in the season right now?
Oh, I don't have all those numbers.
Oh, okay.
Huh?
All right.
That's Nikki's job,
I do.
not mine.
Oh, yes. Thank you. I will let y'all know when I get home.
Don't worry about it. She know the answer. She don't want to say it. You know what I'm saying?
But I can tell you, the person that is winning overall would be Frank by 1.
Hey, if you ain't first, you're last, Ricky.
So we all tied.
So
But I know when I get home. Don't lock in.
So Nikki, so I'll talk about my Steelers and Browns game. Frank will talk about his Patriots game, and Chargers. June will talk about his Eagles and Lions game, and Nikki will talk about her Seahawks and Jags games. Tyson, you had a bye week, so you can't talk about none.
Yeah, I do. Drunk driving.
No, you can't. But
We're gonna talk about that. Okay.
anyway.
So June, go first.
Hey, I just gotta say, I mean,
June,
we
stay
beat
humble.
the.
'Cause y'all beat the Lions.
Hold on, Jaguar
Stay
fan.
humble.
So,
Stay
hey,
humble.
Jaguar fans, stop. Y'all closest thing to the Lions right now. So,
First of all, stay
hey,
humble. Because
you mean? I'm trying to talk. You're not even letting me. So I'm just trying to tell you guys. All right, look.
okay, but I want you to say whatever you have to say with less enthusiasm because y'all beat the Lions, okay?
All right. So we beat the Lions, not by 1, not by 2, not by 3, by a whole lot. So my point to this is we look very good in the running game. We beat a Lions team. Hey, hold on. We beat a Lions team that was very close to beating a Bills team and a few other teams there, and we didn't just beat them. We had to show the rest of the NFL how you beat a Lions team with that type of talent over there. But anyway, I'm just happy that we had over 200 yards in the running. I'm happy that I think what's his name? Hurts says something. They asked him in the media. They said, "How do you feel only throwing like 13 passers or something like that?" and he said, "How I feel is how we got this win. That's all that matters."
Oh my gosh! Because you be. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Can we move
What?
on? Because June comment is killing me. You
Are you
can't sit here
serious?
and
We're talking about my squad. We don't say nothing when you scream about them 3rd and 9 first downs, or
Are
not
you
even a first down. I'm just saying.
June. I will. Okay, I'm gonna let you have it. Be happy that your team beat the Lions. The Lions that have yet to win any game this entire season. Your team whooped them. Whoop, they fucking do. You know what? Let's count your victories. Because the week before that, you got smacked. The week before that, you got smacked. So let's count your W. The 1 week you got it against the Detroit Lions. Please give
Let's
June
count.
a round of applause.
Okay,
How many? Hey, hold on.
on.
How many W's do the Eagles got, and how many W's do the Jaguars got? And in the United States.
Guess what?
In the United States, Frank.
I'll tell you
Frank,
this:
in
if
the
the
United
Jags play
States.
the Lions, if the Jags play the Lions, we'll get a W with your ass too. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, I'm willing to bet. I'm willing to bet y'all.
Yeah, let's do it. Unfortunately, we don't play them, but if we did, we'll be right next to the Eagles with a W playing against the Lions. Boy, be quiet.
Hey, if y'all played in the United States, you guys would lose.
He said United States. Played in Conus. Y'all would lose.
Yes, if you played in Conan, you would lose.
No, it's not even the fact that I'm saying that they didn't win, because they won. But for all this, we got over. We only got against the Lions. Oh my God, your grandmother could have beat them. Shut up. Golly.
Hey, y'all saw her face?
But anyway, June, I allow you to have it. I'm sorry. I do apologize.
Nikki, you in bad
Celebrate your
service.
victory against the Detroit Lions.
Nikki, you in bad
Hey,
service.
every time she
You
got
better hear me good.
hey Bree, every time she got those things in the headrest, she gets that bad service.
Listen, it doesn't go away. It stays there. But you know what, dude? Celebrate your win. I applaud y'all beating the Detroit Lions. Trust me, y'all wasn't the only thing that. Good job on you.
All right. So now, since you've been talking so much, you can go on your team and talk about what you like.
No, I don't even want to go to talk about it. Next.
Oh, okay.
No, Nikki, you gotta
only
discuss
right.
Nikki. You gotta discuss your team.
Okay, we lost to the Seahawks.
Not discuss like disgusted. But
No. We played like caca. We played like how June's team has played the last two besides last week. And we didn't win. It's okay. When they played like that, they didn't win either. It's all right. We stopped, we went back, we I don't know. It was very bad, very disappointing. And that's all I got to say. Man.
And that's how you discuss your team. Discuss. Not discuss, but discuss your team.
Because I had to relate ours to your team. The way y'all played 2 weeks prior to beating the Lions.
You gotta win more than one game.
Listen, I'm not talking about the W.
Back and forth when we do predictions later, because there's more predictions to have, right? So I'm gonna talk about the Packers. We can talk about the Steelers last. And then we could jump into the topics that we want to discuss. So look, I learned something, and it's not to sleep on Mac Jones no more. Okay, I learned not to sleep.
Mac and cheese daddy.
Yeah, mac and cheese. And I'm going to tell you why. He's developing into a good quarterback. He leads the rookies with completion percentage. He's managing the game. He's had his turnovers, but he's playing well. And Belichick's doing a good job coaching him up. McDaniels is doing great getting plays for him. And the defense played okay. You know, I thought the Chargers were going to win, being at home, being that they had, I think, better receivers in a sense, a more experienced quarterback in Justin Herbert. And the Patriots went to LA, to LA and beat them. And you know, it was a good game. So I'm gonna stop sleeping on him. And I'm gonna, you know, start supporting him more. I admit I was wrong. Bree?
I would say I'm very, very, very proud of Pittsburgh, of course. They won. They beat the Browns. I want to say this was Ben looked good. Ben looked a lot better than he has the last couple of weeks, in my opinion. The offense was blocking for him. So what, Nikki?
No, ma'am. Go ahead. No, ma'am.
Oh, I thought you were doing this like you wanted to say something.
Oh, I will as soon as you finish. It goes
But yeah,
June.
no,
But
he
as soon
did.
as you-
To me, he looked a lot better than he had played the last couple of weeks. Offense was blocking for him, so he had enough time to actually look and observe. Of course, you know, our offense still needs a little bit of work. I'm very, very proud of Najee Harris too. So he's doing amazing. He's doing phenomenal, and I'm gonna keep saying it ever since he had that one-on-one mentoring session with the GOAT, of course, Jerome Big Bus Bettis. He's just been improving. So I'm happy that he had that mentor that shows him how to be a running back in the Steelers franchise. Also, shout out to our new rookie tight end, Pat Fryermouth. That amazing Tony two tap touchdown that he had caught in the end zone. That was amazing. That was phenomenal. He's very sly, and I think he kind of reminds me a little bit of our old tight end from a couple of years ago, Jesse James. When he's needed, and he gets it done. So I'm very, very proud of him. I'm pretty sure every catch that he had made was a first down catch. So we are improving. Of course, we still don't have our full offense, but it is looking better. It was a little bit of dumb plays like the fake field goal attempt. Chris Bosworth got a concussion. He ain't been hot. But Mike Tomlin did take full responsibility for it. He said, I should have never called that when it wasn't executed properly, and I take full ownership and full responsibility of that. So I applied Mike Tomlin for, you know, taking responsibility for mistakes. And then also I want to say I'm very, very, very proud of Big Ben because he got ghetto on the field, and I love that he finally sticks up for himself because he did score a rushing 2-point conversion, or two-point attempt, but Frank's friend with his 20th holding call that game.
Who?
Highsmith.
Oh.
Highsmith had every single holding call was Highsmith. Every single one of them was Highsmith. Then we had to redo it, and Ben attempted to throw to Chase Claypool. Of course, it was incomplete, but after he threw the ball, Myles Garrett thought it would be cute to try to sack him. Ben got up so fast and was trying to fight him, but Ben did say something when asked about the whole situation with him, and all he responded was, he can keep my tombstone in his yard and I'll keep that W. So Steelers did get the W, and I'm very, very proud of us. Divisional games are the ones that stress me out the most because, you know, those are the games that are the most important to win, are your divisional games. And we beat the Browns, so I'm very, very happy. And that's all I have to say for my game.
Well, Nikki, you said you wanted to say something before we go into these topics.
Yes, I sure did. Let me hurry up. See, Joe, learn from your cast members. That's how you talk when you play a team that's worth a shit and your team wins. When you play a team that ain't worth a shit, you should have said it just as humble as I said mine. You know what? We did well, but we beat the Lions.
You know what, Nikki? Her phone's breaking up horribly.
Yeah, Nikki, you have bad service.
You might want to get AT&T.
I'm telling you, that's what it is.
Well, that's the area. What he say? What he say? Tyson, behave yourself. Don't make me come through this shit.
Can you hear me now?
Okay.
Hey, I'm gonna stay humble. Hey, I'm gonna stay humble, Nikki. What's my name on the Zoom? I keep forgetting.
Guy out there, I'm done talking to you. Eagles win 44. That's it.
Don't be repeating that score. I know what it is.
Yo,
anyway, go ahead.
His whole name. All right, Bree, what's the first topic we're gonna go into?
So first I want to talk about the trade deadline was yesterday, November 2nd. Really nothing big happened. Hold on, let me turn this. Let me mute this. Toby's watching Degrassi, so I had to mute it. So nothing really big happened. I do want to discuss that Melvin Ingram got traded to the Chiefs from the Steelers, and a lot of people were very, very confused. So Mike Tomlin did talk about that today, and he said it's better to have volunteers than hostages. And he kind of said something similar when it came to releasing Le'Veon Bell as well. And he also had said that he liked working with Melvin Ingram, who spent over 3 months with the Steelers, but Ingram's unwillingness to accept his role within the Steelers defense ultimately resulted in the Pittsburgh traded him to the Chiefs for a 6th-round pick. So Mike Tomlin said, you got to be all for us or you not one of us, basically, is what he said.
That's how it should be.
So, so it got to be behind the scene types of situations that are going on, because, you know, a lot of people were shocked. I was shocked, like, what? We just got him, what? But then after hearing it and everything and reading the article, I'd rather have volunteers than hostages. So if you don't want to be here, then leave.
I 100% agree. I think they're not losing much by letting him go. The defense is playing well. It's not like he's a playmaker and he's out there doing it. And a problem with a lot of these vets and stars that come from other teams is that sometimes they don't want to fall in line with the system that they're going to be playing in. And they want to still be that person. And I think that going to the Chiefs is not a bad look. The Chiefs are, you know, right now they're not winning, but I think they're 500 on the season. And yeah, they're 4-4. And, you know, I mean, they could still turn around. They could still end up being a playoff push, maybe even a Super Bowl run. You never know with the Chiefs. So, you know, good luck to him over there. I agree with Tomlin. If you don't want to be part of my team and you're not trying to be part of this success and helping us win, then you got to go. And he got a 6th-round pick. You can always find some good stuff in 6 rounds.
Deshaun Watson is also not getting traded or released whatsoever. So hopefully by the end of the season.
I think what's messing Deshaun up is this whole looming situation with his case, right?
Mm-hmm.
And people don't want to touch him because you still got to pay him. And they don't know if he's going to go on the exemptions list and what's going to happen. So this is why when we talked about this, when it first came out months ago, and we had the whole conversation, do you pay? Do you not pay? Do you fight it? I think sometimes it's just better, pay it off. You know, you didn't do it. Live your truth. A lot of players get accused of stuff. But I also feel like, and if it was one female, okay, if it was 2 females, but you got like 80,000 females coming out saying that he was flying all over the place. And obviously, if the FBI is investigating him for extortion, there's probably some truth in his. And who am I to tell you not to fight for your right to be, your name to be cleared? But I feel he's losing time. You know, a lot of these young quarterbacks are doing well. And somebody might just be like, you know what, I'm not going to waste my time and trying to bring somebody veteran in when I can probably go in the draft and get a Mac Jones or get a Justin Herbert or hell, maybe find a Mahomes in the rough, because Mahomes was in a 1st-round pick. So a Lamar Jackson, all these guys are out there, these young rookie quarterbacks that are playing well. Now teams are starting to think, well, maybe if I just build a nice team around and get a top 10 defense, guess what? The guy could probably win us a few games. So I hope he clears it up soon, because he's getting older and eventually, you know, teams are not, he's going to be on the low, like that discount base salary. You know what I'm saying?
Fake discount double check.
Yeah, for real.
Nah, I agree. It's bad, but I do agree. Like, I don't know if I would have paid it off, because I always feel like that shit lingers. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you move on from whatever, but then it lingers. Like, then anytime something else come up, people raising their eyebrow like, he did pay them off that time. But I do hope and pray that however the outcome comes, it hurry up and come. So
exactly.
Yeah, I wouldn't pay them off, because it makes you look guilty in some way. And that's why, like, with the whole Ben Roethlisberger thing, he ain't pay that girl, and her lawyer was like, pay us off and we'll drop it. He's like, I'm not paying shit.
Yeah. And Ben only had one situation. There was one female. This guy's got multiple females. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a 22. Yeah, that's the thing that kills it. But man, I don't know. It's just tricky. I hope it plays out for the best for him at the end. Because right now, I don't know.
So the next topic is Aaron Rodgers tested positive for COVID, and he is out on Sunday against the Chiefs. He has to quarantine for 10 days. He is not vaccinated and lied to media back in August and told them that he was fully vaccinated.
Wow.
He's not vaccinated.
So my question is, thank you. My question is, like they don't keep records. Like even if he lied to the media, like the organization didn't know that
Well,
he
yeah,
really
the
didn't get vaccinated.
yeah. So, yep, Packers QB Aaron Rodgers is unvaccinated. That's why he's out for Sunday. But back in August, late August, when asked if he was vaccinated, he answered yes, he's fully vaccinated during the media press for the Packers.
Yeah.
So
See,
look, so let's go back to my question that I asked when
Mhm.
they lost to the Saints. Yo, is he doing this shit on purpose? Because we all know he didn't want to be there. I know it sounds crazy to say it, but I don't know. Now it's like, what the hell is he doing?
My thing, why would you lie about being vaccinated?
Right? Like, what are you doing? I'm confused.
Like, do you think will he get in trouble for that or something? Like, can he? Like, I'm asking, like, because I don't know.
I don't know.
What do you mean by lying? Nah, they lie all the fucking time. But it's like, yo, you wouldn't be the only one that isn't vaccinated. So why did you lie? Like, what was
Exactly,
the motive?
because you don't. There's no punishment for not getting the COVID vaccine for NFL players.
Right,
They just have to quarantine for 10 days versus 5 days.
The only
Um,
if they are the cause of an outbreak, the team
Mhm.
has to forfeit and they don't get paid for the game. That's the only
Yeah,
thing.
but that's the same thing.
But now I want them to have the same energy they had to Cole Beasley and everybody else, Kirk Cousin, that said, I'm not getting vaccinated. I don't agree with it, blah, blah, blah. And this guy lied. See, this is the issue I have, right? It's a double standard for some people, and we can agree to that. If it was anybody else, they would have been dragging him through the dirt. But because it's Aaron Rodgers, and he's, arguably one of the top 5 quarterbacks in the last 15 years, you sit here and say, oh, he lied to the media. No, he had no integrity. He should have been honest. Look, the vaccine doesn't stop you from not getting corona. That's what it doesn't do. But it's supposed to help you not get as sick as people that have caught pneumonia because of it, on respirators, having oxygen tanks right now. Young people that are in the hospital. We actually lost a sailor to that. A junior sailor pulled the plug on the respirator. He was intubated this week because he had caught COVID and he caught pneumonia with it. And by the time it was caught, it was just too late for him. So, and that's a young person. At the end of the day, he should never
had said that. Yeah, he should have never taken the bus.
I just don't understand. Like, what was the motive? I think that's where it's confusing. Like, okay, you started off saying you didn't want to be with the team. All right, then you stayed with the team. Y'all lost the first game like terribly. All right, whatever. And then you lied about getting vaccinated, and now you got COVID. Like, I don't get it.
And people are expecting that, okay, well, he only got to quarantine for 5 days, get 2 negative tests, and then he's back in the game. No, motherfucker, you can't come back till November 13th and then get 2 negative tests.
Even if it's Wednesday.
Yeah, and that's what I remember in the group chat. I said, "Oh, you got to do 2 negative tests," and you was like, "Nah, you got to quarantine." That would make sense. Why? I mean, again, but June, what's your take on it, bro?
I think it's just dumb. I think it's dumb. I don't know. Maybe because he was going through all that drama with all that before not reporting to camp and all that extra stuff. Maybe he's like, you know what? If I say this, it's just going to add to the reasoning of why I don't want to show up to camp or whatever. I don't know. I'm not trying to make excuses for him. I think overall, I just think it's very dumb, and he should have just came out and just said. Now it's hurting the team a little bit more than anything else, and then it's hurting his credibility to an extent. Not that he cares, but because obviously I don't even think he cares, to be honest with you. He's just doing. Aaron Rodgers lately has done whatever Aaron Rodgers
doing what the fuck he want to do.
Yeah, he got the I don't give a F mentality. I don't get it though.
And that goes back to what they cut Ingram for. I feel that they should get rid of him too for that.
Yeah, but they won't.
No, because they need him more than anything. That's the problem. And they're not putting what's important in front of when you have optics say a lot, right? And it goes back to some of the issues they had with the Steelers when, Le'Veon Bell and all them were talking about how you had some players that would miss walkthroughs and nothing happened. But if they miss walkthroughs, it was a big deal, right? You can't do that for one, because you start setting an environment where it creates hate and discontent. Now, do I feel if Big Ben wanted to miss a walkthrough It's okay. The dude got 2 Super Bowl rings. He's been to 3. You know what I'm saying? I feel he's earned that. But when you're part of a team and you think that everybody should be held to the same standard, that becomes a problem. So the thing with Aaron is you're part of a team. You're the main guy. You're the quarterback. You're not a running back. You're not a wide receiver. You're not a lineman. You're not a DB. You're not a safety. You are the quarterback, the face of the team. And you just did it. You know, it's stupid. He should be donkey of the. We can't use donkey today because somebody else has that. But
Dummy of the week.
pendejo of the day. That's what we're gonna say. Pendejo of the day. That dude.
So the thing is this. This is the only question, or this is where it causes a big question mark in my head. Had you just said you wasn't vaccinated, nothing is being held against you. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you say it and you like, oh yeah, you can't do this, so this is gonna happen. Okay, then be like, okay, that's probably why he lied. But there's people that aren't vaccinated that are playing. So why did you lie? That's the problem. That's the question I have.
We don't know.
Nobody would know. No one will ever know until he speaks, and he'll talk about it because he goes on his podcast, he does interviews, and he talks. He doesn't care. Anyways, what else we got, Bree? Let's stop giving a dummy all this energy.
Hey, one question.
Oh,
what about the trade for Von Miller?
Oh, we're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to
Oh
that.
yeah, we're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that.
Tyson, don't rush it.
Look here.
The illegal, the illegal trade. That's my joke. I call it illegal. That should be illegal. But I do want to talk about really fast before we get to Von Miller. I want to talk about Odell Beckham and the drama going on with Cleveland, and they might release him. So one thing I do want to discuss first, and then I'll let you guys take your take on it. The thing that stuck out to me is on Tuesday. On Tuesday, his dad had posted a compilation video on Instagram of every single play in every game that he's played, where he was wide open and Baker didn't throw the ball to him at all. And he had like circle where it was Odell and then Baker, and every missed first down or possibly touchdown pass to Odell. Don't know what his dad was getting out of it. But Baker Mayfield did speak on it today, and he said that, of course, like, you would want your son to succeed. And he says, and I can't blame him for that. And I want Odell to succeed too. That's where we're at, or at least I thought we were at. And also, Odell Beckham was told not to attend Wednesday's practice the day after the video that his dad posted on Instagram of the highlights where Mayfield didn't throw the ball to Beckham when he was open.
Okay, Dad.
He also, but his caption was either hating on Odell or you don't want to see him shine, was like his Instagram caption to the highlight video of him not getting the ball. Then he also threw shots at Baker Mayfield as well. He responded on an Instagram post where someone called Baker Mayfield mediocre, and he replied with hashtag big facts. So I don't know what beef his dad got with Baker Mayfield, but
Nikki, go ahead first. I know you want to say some stuff.
This is frustrating. Like, and it's frustrating because I don't think there's a right answer to what I'm about to say. Like, I understand. I think families should support their family. Should be entitled to say whatever they want to say. But come on now. Now you did videos. Why you ain't do videos with all the drops he done had? Why you ain't do with all the stuff where he didn't catch? Where Baker did throw to him? Because that's what Odell is doing. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm okay with you saying that. Say, hey, Baker, you ain't doing this. But where you saw where, oh, Odell, you definitely ain't doing that. Odell ain't the same Odell that we know. Dad.
right, especially coming off the injury, especially him coming off the injury and then playing it safe. Of course, maybe they're trying not to get the ball to him as much because what if he gets injured again, you know?
I mean,
when they try to, the little that they get to him, it's not like Baker throws 5. Let's just give a number. And Odell catches all 5. He might catch 2 out of the 5 that he do get.
I think it goes more to the chemistry, right? And we've seen it with all our quarterbacks, right? Everybody has like that favorite receiver, tight end to go to. Ertz in the Eagles. When you had AB, you had AB winning out there, and when AB was
Not there no more.
I know I was using it as an example, but you know the chemistry. You go like Brady with Edelman or Gronk. It's one of those things where look, I can close my eyes and throw the ball, and I know he's gonna be there.
You know, yeah.
And when you don't have that trust, it makes it hard, especially when it's not consistent. Odell last year had a few explosive plays, then boom, ACL tear, whatever, his knee's done. He comes back, he gets hurt again. Then he's, you know, it's you don't have time to build it, and the numbers don't lie. The team does better when he's not in the game. They went to the playoffs last year without him, and that's what created this whole conversation of, hey, do they really need him? The other thing with Odell, and they didn't get rid of him, is because teams are not frustrated, but he's owed a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of money, and that's what happens when you want to get paid, and teams don't see the value in it. They're not gonna give it to you. They're not gonna. We're gonna talk about this trade that's coming up, and I'm gonna caveat it when I get to that. But when you're a player that people want to play with, people will sacrifice what they have to sacrifice to get you there. That's my take. Now release him. Somebody's picking.
Mm-hmm. So Baker also said that he's had conversations with his dad before, man-to-man, face-to-face, and he was pretty surprised by the video and the intentions and feelings behind it. He also stated if Odell is back, that they will work through it and do whatever it takes. I can put my ego and pride to the side to win, because that's all I care about is winning. If not, then we'll roll with the guys who we have out there, and those guys will know that I completely trust them, and they'll know that I'm always there for them, and that's the leader, and that's the type of quarterback I'm trying to be. So he was very classy with his responses to the drama with Odell's dad.
His dad, I get what you're doing, but again, the same way they criticized Giselle Bundchen when she said Brady can't throw the ball to himself and they lost Super Bowl. The same way that we criticize other people's, like I went at Cam Newton's dad when they did the little podcast on Friday after he got cut by the Patriots, and I said he's trying to paint a different narrative. Sometimes I get it, you want to speak up, but you got it, like Nikki said, you got to be real about it. Don't show it one-sided. You're being biased. Show the full picture and let people make the decision. And thankfully, ESPN, Fox Sports, NFL Network, anybody that's doing a podcast, or you can look at highlights and see that Odell hasn't been Odell. And the team is looking at, well, listen, I don't need the drama. I don't need anything. We're doing well without you. And we got great running backs that nobody even heard of running the ball right now. So you know what? We can get rid of you and make it to what it is. Look at this dude. But June, you got something?
No, man, no. You guys hit everything in the money by the time y'all get to me. However,
we'll let Jim talk. We'll let Jim get his take the next.
No, hold on. No, I already. The only thing I say is it just puts him in the same category as Deshaun Jackson without a job. So, I mean, what do you do now? The Saints lost. Okay. Deshaun Jackson. The Saints lost their the Saints lost their receiver, for the year. I mean, is that a possibility? So I mean, at this point, it's like end result. What do you do now? Do we move him? Release him? Somebody's gonna pick him up.
Well, they can't trade him, and to keep him on the deadline, I mean, you might as well. I wouldn't want it in the locker room, so I would just release him.
Right.
Release them, free agent.
Raiders are taking, since we ain't got one of our receivers no more.
Oh boy.
So next, let's talk about Von Miller. Von Miller got traded to the Rams, which should be illegal because you have Aaron Donald, Jalen Ramsey, and Von Miller all on one defense together.
Terrorizing people.
Illegal.
Listen,
I'm happy for him. I loved his exit post and his speech, and he will forever love Denver and the Broncos organizations and everything that they've done for him. He is getting his college number at the Rams, so we're gonna get that Savage Von Miller back. Hopefully, he got that jersey number on. But kudos to him. He was very, very, very grateful. And I guarantee you he's happy as fuck right now.
Before I go, I'm gonna let you go, bro, because I don't want to say a bunch of stuff and take away all your
Go,
thunder.
June.
You go, June.
Bree took everything I was gonna say.
Shut up. Shut up.
I think Von Miller didn't look like Von Miller because he was on that team, and he was on that line. So it didn't look like the Von Miller of the past, regardless of how good he is. He was just a one-man band in that team. Now that he's gonna be in LA with other key components that are just as good. I think that he is going to look like an old school Von Miller, and the Broncos are going to be like WTF. But or maybe that's just okay with the trade. So I don't know.
I will say this: when I saw it, I was like, man, the Rams are beefing up. This is that effect that certain people have in the league, right? So Rams said, you know what? We went and got Stafford. Stafford is playing great. Our defense can hold up. The Rams, I think, are right now 7-1. Yeah, right behind the Cardinals. So they're 7-1, and they're saying, what do we need to get us over the hump? A pass rush. So Donald by himself can't do it. Now you add. So if I'm an offensive coordinator, I'm thinking, well, now I got to put either extra tight ends in there to cover Von Miller, and now you're leaving Donald up the middle by himself. It's just so much to cover. And let's not forget, now Jalen could really look like the superstar that he thinks he is, because he's going to have so much pressure up front that it's going to force teams to make those mistakes.
Hater.
No, I'm not a hater. I'm being honest. I don't think he was the best corner in the league. That whole thing he did with the
best, but he's a good corner. He ain't the best, but he's good.
No, he is, and that's what. And I agree with you. He's good, right? So you could say he's probably top 5 in the league. So now you add this concept. So there's not as much pressure for one on the offense. The defense could come together, and let's not play like Cooper Kupp is not averaging 25 plus points in fantasy a week. This dude's unstoppable. You know what I'm saying? Cooper Kupp is looking like I don't even know what to compare him to, because he's playing lights out right now. And you know what? That team is stroking.
He's playing like Jerry Jones. Not Jerry Jones. Jerry Rice.
But I will say this. We got to see how they get when it comes to them later rounds in the playoffs, right? Only one team gets home field advantage.
Looking like the Cardinals.
Teams right now are still coming together to long season. And injuries hurt a lot. You know what I'm saying? Injuries. So let's hopefully Von stays healthy. Hopefully Donald stays healthy and this trade works out. But I want to see it. I can't wait to see it. I don't think this weekend you're going to see a lot about it, but I think the following weekend, when they finally get a few games and practices in there and he learns the playbook, it's going to be a monster. I feel sorry for whoever doesn't have an offensive line and you trying to stop that monster of Donald and him.
It's always hard to stop a two-headed monster.
Yeah.
Because all they're going to do.
Yeah. Hey, and talking about that thing, my bad, Tyson. Go ahead. My bad.
I said, all they're going to do is put Aaron on one side and then Von on the other side.
Mm-hmm.
And you can't put a double tight end on both sides.
No.
Somebody getting ran through.
Yeah. It's going to be ugly.
Yep. And let's not forget. We brought it up on the chat the other day. That coach, jeez. I mean, I think the Rams I think we criticized them at one point for having the worst draft picks and giving away their number ones every year. I mean, this is just another case of the situation, which is extremely wild. But it keeps working. That's the crazy part.
It does, and again, we've had this conversation, right, where we said as players get older, they can't do the same thing they were doing before, so they need players to complement them, right? And what you did was you took a young Donald that's had injuries but's been playing great with an older Von Miller with experience, and now he's not the main guy, like you said. When they were killing people in Denver, they had Wolf in the lineup. They had a good front. DeMarcus Ware, they had a good front. It was veteran players in there that would create havoc. I remember when they played the Patriots in the AFC Championship, and they said that Brady needs 3 seconds to throw the ball. And he said, all I need is 1 second to get in the backfield. And they gave Brady hell. They did. They were getting Brady all day. I mean, Von Miller was doing his thing. So I'm excited to see it. Somebody made a prediction for the Super Bowl today. They said Bills and Rams, and I would not be surprised, yo. And not be surprised. But Bree, what else we got?
So the last topic that we have to discuss and talk about is Henry Ruggs. On early Tuesday morning, around 3 o'clock in the morning, he was driving under the influence, and he struck a woman's car. It caught on fire. Her and her dog passed away in the car. They could not escape. He was driving 156 miles per hour with blood alcohol content twice Nevada's legal limit before his car slammed into the rear end of the vehicle that burned and killed 23-year-old victim and her dog. His girlfriend was passenger, and she is in the hospital too right now with some severe injuries as well, fighting for her life. And don't drink and drive, and which is sad and very, very sad as hell, because every touchdown pass or every touchdown that he's caught, and he prays and gets on his knees because he lost his best friend to a drunk driver.
The irony.
It's so sad. It's sad. It's very, very sad. The Raiders released a statement, and they also released him on Tuesday as well.
So
I didn't, but they didn't say, yeah. I'll let Tyson.
Yeah, he go first.
I didn't know about the dog until like they said this morning that there was also a dog in there, and it's just so sad.
Right there, huh? With the dog.
No, the woman too, of course, but like being a dog mom, I'm like, oh my God, like whether it's a dog or kids, like, it's just so sad at the end of the day.
So my take on Henry Ruggs, I mean, he was coming into his own as a receiver, doing his thing, and just to do something that's stupid, it not only risk your own life, risk your girlfriend's life. You just took somebody else's life. You're messing with a lot of stuff. That's one of the things that's one of the reasons why I was against the Raiders moving to Vegas in the first place. Because of all that temptation, all of that all night everything over there. And he's one of the first distractions. I'm not even gonna say he's the first victim, because Josh Jacobs he had a DUI last year and they pulled that back. The reason they didn't release him because they changed their what his charge was. That's the only reason they didn't release him. And he didn't kill nobody. He just ran into a wall. But I mean, I feel sorry for the dude. Well, sort of. He did it to himself.
No, I do feel sorry. I do feel sorry. I mean, it's sad for me to say that. I was talking to a friend, I said that, and she was like, well, why are you saying that? And I was like, regardless, it's hard. I mean, I know it's going to be heavy on him because he killed somebody, and it'll be heavy on the family that lost. He's 22. You know what I'm saying? He's a baby. Golly. I don't know. It's just unfortunate.
And then the other thing is, why drive so fast?
Yeah, 156.
156 miles per hour.
I get it. You got a vet.
Where were you going?
But why go so
fast? And it's a custom made, like that green type of Corvette, like.
And then the record showed that he was doing 150, and he slowed down to 120 something right before impact.
Oh, his alcohol thing was 0.16.
Right.
Twice the limit.
0.16 or 1.6?
No, 0.16.
0.16, twice the legal limit in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. I think that's crazy. I think it's crazy that I think it's crazy for a lot of different reasons. Not just because I think he's very young, and not because I think his girlfriend allowed him to get in the car while he was drunk, because she knew he was drunk. There's no way that she did not know. However, he still made that choice as an adult. And I just think it's a sad case, man. It goes back to all these examples, right? These examples that celebrities making that big impact on these young kids. Like, I'm pretty sure somebody looked up to him or whatnot, and and whether you're taking a gun to a club and you hold that type of celebrity status, or you're getting behind the wheel, making that decision. And in this case, it the worst thing happened. You took somebody's life. I just think it's sad. It's very sad at the end of the day. And then he hired Jacob's old lawyer from last year, which I don't know what he expects to get from that, but he did do that. That's crazy.
I don't get it. And I thought about this when Stallworth back in the day was in Miami and killed that Cuban immigrant worker at late night, leaving one of the clubs, drinking and driving. He killed somebody. And I said, man, you got this money. Why don't you just pay for somebody to drive you around? You have
Uber.
You don't have to have a chauffeur all the time, but you have enough money to get a driver for that night. You got enough money to not get in your car and like you said, get a Lyft, get an Uber, or hell, get a hotel room somewhere and just crash for the night. You don't have to drive anywhere. I just don't understand. And we don't know what he was going through to cause that. But this is what I said today. Despite his NFL career, let's just forget that. In my mind, if he's actually a good person and has a give a fuck about human life, he's not going to be the same for a while after this.
Yeah.
He's got to live with that in his conscience that he killed somebody for his reckless and abandonment to knowing what's right and what's wrong. And his girlfriend was in the car, right? She was injured as well. So we don't know the outcome of that. And
they have a baby, like a baby.
Yeah, God forbid something happens to her and she's no longer with us because of these injuries. He might not get out for it. He might not be able to walk away from this with a fine and some probation time or something. He might be in jail, and there goes your whole fucking career again.
She underwent a severe arm surgery this morning.
They said a death caused by a DUI is minimum 2 years.
But then I think they said that they might pick up charges on behalf of the girl, like his girlfriend, which I don't know.
And add more years to that for the animal too, because killing an animal as well is
sad.
I do want to say something that I've been seeing on social media that's making me mad. And I can't say what I want to say on here, but it's certain types of individuals that like to say racist things about what's going on with him and want to call him a thug and all this other stuff. But those are the same types of people that were asking for sympathy for a 20-year-old teenage white boy that was illegally street racing and hit a woman and her toddler and killed both of them, and was like, oh, he's young, he made a mistake, that for granted. But it's just like, I don't like stuff like that. Like, you want to show sympathy for your kind of people, but the other kind of people is like, oh, they're thugs, put him behind jail for life, F him, he deserves all of this other stuff.
Keep it fair. It shouldn't be one way, one sided.
It's just so funny because other people won't say that.
Let it have been little Jimmy.
Oh Lord.
Not her little.
Let it have been little Jimmy. Little Jimmy is young. Let him learn his mistakes.
Now, what actually I saw something today. It was like one of the meme pages. They actually wasn't memeing the thing about it. They were being serious about it and posting about it. one thing that Henry Ruggs, his like, I think his brand for his him as a brand himself, his thing is speed kills, and it was like the irony behind it, where it's like, yeah, speed kills because you just went like, I found it crazy, like 156 miles per hour, like.
But that's his brand because his best friend died from a drunk driver.
Yeah,
So
it's like a full circle moment if you really think about it. And then when I hear about it, I'm like, dang. So the report came out saying that like he hit the girl from behind. So basically, and then she got trapped. The whole car lit on fire, and then she had passed away. It's crazy. Like, you know how fast you have to really go to rear end somebody like that.
156 miles per hour.
It's sad. It really is. And like my Uncle Tyson said, like, you know, he was really forming into his own player, like into his own receiver, you know, having his own thing. And there was even like when he had the game with against the Eagles, and then, you know, he saw Devonta Smith, you know, and then they had that little Alabama reunion. Yeah, the jump and everything. It looked like everything was going well for Ruggs this season. And it's like, it was so unexpected because that's the last thing you would think about. Like, oh yeah, NFL star kills like civilian and like drunk driving this morning. Like, that's so like on, I think it was the first day of November too when it happened. So it was just so unexpected. Like, this is the first day of a new month, and then like that's the reports that we see headlining everything all over Twitter, trending and stuff like that. Overall, I do send my condolences to the woman, her dog, girlfriend, and at the end of the day, I mean, it's when I as soon as I seen that, I was like, oh, that's manslaughter. He's gonna get at least 2 to 4 years or something like that. And then I saw it and it said at most facing 20 years. I was like, dang, see, so hopefully, you know, there's some type of light through this dark outcome, but overall it's just really like a sad situation that happened. But you know, at the end of the day, you know, can't really dwell on the dark part of it. You really just gotta look towards the brighter to the brighter side of the situation. I don't expect, you know, him to get off with like probably a fine. He probably, I low-key think, I really think Henry Ruggs might face some jail time for this one. They probably might make an example out of him too, just for this situation happening, because usually like in the past you see how like celebrities get off with like a fine or something like that, probation, but I really think they might just use this to make an example out of him. So it's a crazy situation.
So I do have a question for Nikki, and you know, this is not about Ruggs. So Nick, we're what? Almost halfway through the season, right? Because we're going into week 9 now. Do you think that your team should tank the rest of the season to try to get a better pick in the first round, maybe like an offensive line, something to help your team out? You know, because honestly, you got a quarterback and he's had his moments. What do you think your team should do? And I'm not trying to be funny. I'm actually being serious. Like, I'm asking a serious question.
So, well, like you said, we halfway through
every daunting challenge, and for helping us see that smiles.
What the hell? Go ahead. That's ESPN. I had the doors up for and it's just hold on. Man, I'm sorry.
June. Yeah. I'm not fucking playing with you.
I didn't say nothing. Wait for your answer. Frank, that's a serious question. I want to hear
I was
your
gonna answer it seriously.
You see what I'm talking about, Frank? I ain't say nothing.
Nikki, are you driving right
now? No. I parked.
Okay. I was like, you looking at the phone a little too long.
No. I parked because I have to go get my medicine at Walmart. And I knew after we'll do predictions. So I parked so I could write down the predictions. But anyway, oh my gosh. People keep calling. I'm gonna call you back. Damn, I told you I'm about to do something. So anyway, fuck June. Frank, to answer the question, I hate to use the word that I think we should just tank the rest of the season, because I don't think we're going to try to tank. I think it just, I mean, as you know, you should know because you were supposed to be there, but you ain't.
She about to say something reckless.
Mm-hmm.
That's why God stopped her.
Well, Nikki. Yeah, I'm back. I'm sorry. As you know, because we're playing the Bills, and for the rest of the general population, we'll be there. But you. Well, it's not even the rest. It's just me and Bree, because June, follow suit to your foolishness.
Oh my God! To answer the
But
question.
anyway, to answer the question, we got some tough games coming up, and the way we played last week was so embarrassing and very depressing. So I don't know. We're going to be one of the top picks. We probably won't be number one because the team that June's so happy that they beat doesn't even have a win this season. So they'll probably be number one. Or they probably will pull out and get a win. I wish they played the Eagles again, so they whoop their ass. But anyway, that's besides the point. Yeah, we're gonna have these, and that's another reason. Sorry, that's the reason why I don't think we try to pick anyone from the trade. I think our goal is to go to the draft and hope that we get some key players. I don't know. I don't no longer think our weakest link is the O-line. I think our O-line is a weak link. I no longer think it's the weakest. I think honestly we need some receivers. And again, some people on our defense. So to answer your question, I don't think we're going to tank the rest of the season. I think we're not going to win games, and it just won't be a great season for us to pick out people from the draft. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I got something funny to say. It's not about your team, I promise, Nikki. So they asked Aaron Jones today if he knew Rodgers wasn't vaccinated before today.
Oh, the Jets.
And his response was, "That's not for me to say. I believe that's HIPAA."
He's sure right. He's sure right. He's sure right.
No, but the comments underneath it, the tweets underneath it, someone says, "My wife asked me, 'Did you wash the dishes?' And I replied with, 'I'm not allowed to say. I believe that's against HIPAA.'"
Oh, no.
So we June, what do you think it's going to take for your team to turn it around? And at least,
Oh, I'm about to say, what you mean? They already there? They're gonna pick somebody in the draft too.
Everybody gonna pick somebody in the draft.
Oh, thanks
Look,
for saying
man,
that.
we
Everybody but
saying-
the damn Rams. The Rams that gave all their draft picks. Not all. I'm exaggerating. But shit, like I said, I think I read that they say their first draft pick next year will be in the 4th round. The Rams done cash in. They got to win now. Anyway, that was all I had.
Now we got 3 first-round draft picks right now. We got one via Miami trade. We got the Colts trade, and we got the way that we're sitting. We got three first-round draft picks all within the first top 10. So I think we're sitting okay. I think that play it out. I mean, it ain't like it's gonna hurt us to keep doing what we're doing right now. So I mean, I'm okay with the way that we're sitting. It just lets me know what we really have. But I did have something to say though about that thing real quick about Ruggs, and it's just super fast. Not to steer away from the question, but it was more in line of, how do you compare Andy Reid's son situation, which hurt that baby, and now you got Ruggs situation, right?
That 5-year-old.
So I mean, are we just gonna give that? Are we gonna give this situation more attention than that situation when it first happened? Because right now everything kind of died off, if you really think about it.
And it was it was talked about for like a couple of hours, and not even headline news. It was like we had to dig to look for it,
because of the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
But I think so. Listen, so not what you say? We didn't hear you.
Frankie said that it was minor because of the Super Bowl.
Because it happened right around the time of the Super Bowl.
So yeah. But I don't think it's minor. I understand that it wasn't headline, but I think because of position. So
he was a coach.
You can only put so much on. Hold on. Right. I think you can only put so much in certain situations, right? I think for old dude, I don't know, and it might die off in a minute. It happened yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Give it next week. Will it be as talked about as we talk about it today? We don't know.
Yeah. No.
You just don't know.
I think
But
it's more developing.
But it's just the way. It's just the way how it's broadcasted everywhere. Versus Andy Reid's son wasn't broadcasted like at all, basically.
I think,
And he was a whole coach, like about to go into the Super Bowl.
and I think that's, I think what Nikki's saying, it holds some kind of weight, right? And I'm gonna say, so yeah, he is a coach, but really, who is he? If he wasn't Andy,
Right.
we know who he was. No, he wouldn't. Now,
Right.
I would compare it to something as important: Mike Tomlin, Belichick, Sean Payton,
Mhm.
hell, your boy down in Jacksonville, Urban Myers, McVay.
They talked about that shit for years because he was dancing with a girl.
Yeah, any one of those major people that have that would hold more weight than I think most quarterbacks if they did it. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, you know, but look, if we're gonna talk
not to justify it, not to say it's cool, but
no, but let's be real, right? If we're gonna talk about it, let's talk about it. We can say what we want within reason, without, and I know we all got our jobs, but let's be honest. The news covers what they want to cover, and depending on who you are, if you are the color or shade of June's shirt, certain things get, brushed up on.
Swept under the rug.
Yeah, and if you're like us, you know what I'm saying, then hey, it's one of those things that people want to crucify you for, right? And we've said it. I've said this. What if other people, and we had this discussion, did what Kaepernick did, and they were that complexion? Would somebody have said something?
And what if it was Tom Brady?
No, hell no. It was. Look, there'll be. Tell us more about why did you do it? I think that
it'll be a slogan.
Yeah, it'll be November be take a knee month. You know what I'm saying? No, it won't be service. That's food service. I'm sorry. December will be take a knee month. You know what I mean? Because they did it, and unfortunately, that's the society we live in. They paint, or they like you said, the thug comment, right? Let's talk about it, right? People want to say we. When I say we, minorities, black or brown, do something, we're thugs.
Immediately.
I could come from a suburb family. My parents could have went to the Ivy League. They could be lawyers and doctors, and I could have went to a private school. And I'm a thug because I'm Puerto Rican. But other people do it. It's, oh my God, Junior, he's listening to this rap music. He's watching these videos. He wants to be like Chief Keef, and he wants to be out there in these streets. And my son's very good. He's very good. He got straight A's in class. And if I offend anybody else, so be it. But at the end of the day, I'm not saying nothing that's wrong. It's true.
You're not.
What about that kid in California that was part of a gang and shot somebody, and all of a sudden it's, he made a bad choice. He wanted to live it out.
Didn't you get cleared of that?
Yeah, he did. And never mind us. That's our environment that we're born into. And because we do it, oh no, you're a thug. You're a menace to society. You're lower than scum. You need to be in jail and get rehabilitated. Never mind that jail is a privately owned thing, so nobody ever gets rehabilitated. You just be in the system. Anyways, that's a whole nother podcast in the live. So
John Gruden plans on suing the NFL.
As he should.
Smear campaign.
And you guys are ready for
The
week
picks?
9 predictions.
Nikki, I'm coming for you.
I'm going with safe bets like you guys this week, by the way.
Hey,
Listen,
safe. What do you mean
Watch.
safe?
Hey, Tyson.
Tyson,
Watch next week, Tyson. Tyson,
I'll
I'm
go
going
for the
safe bets
Panthers
this
every
week, and
week.
watch
Talk
me
about
win.
safe.
Watch.
We'll see.
Watch. Go ahead.
Fuck out of here, June. Okay, so we have the Jets. We have the Jets at the Colts.
I'm going Colts.
June.
I'm going with the Indianapolis Colts. Safe bet.
I'm going Colts. Nikki.
Hope. Safe bet. Well, you're gonna go to Jets? Go to Jets, Drew. Be you.
I'm not,
Be you.
You crazy? Are you crazy?
Okay, on Sunday. We have the Browns at Cincinnati. Frank.
Bengals. I think Bengals bounce back at home. It's a divisional game. We saw last week divisional games went either way, but I'm going Bengals at home.
Nikki.
There you go, Nikki. There we go. Nikki,
What did she say on Monday? On Monday, she said, I already started looking at next week's predictions.
No. I did. But I don't know if you can see. That's the only one I didn't pick.
I'm gonna go use the bathroom real quick. Give her time to come up with that. I'll get that's enough.
All right, June, what's your pick?
I'm going with the Bengals.
Man, is Baker playing?
Yeah.
He's playing.
I'm going Bengals as well.
Wait a minute. Chubb come back next week.
No, he don't. He come back week 10.
Which is next week, not this week.
No, that's week 9. We're on week 9.
Damn, really? So Ernest Johnson is still in there? I mean, he good.
No, you're talking about Kareem Hunt come back in week 10. Chubb played last week. Chubb
Right, yeah, I'll
just
stick with the
played this
Bengals.
past Sunday. Kareem Hunt come back on the week 10.
Hey, go, keep going. You said I can think about it. Go. Oh, we waiting on me?
Yeah, we can't move on until we get your prediction.
Yeah.
Come on, Nikki, who you going for?
She's looking like there's somebody sitting outside the car about to tell her the answer.
You see me? Bree, I want to go the Browns.
Okay.
But
Hey, Frank said it looked like you taking an advancement exam, taking forever.
Come on.
Oh,
Nikki,
she didn't take the 3 hours.
All of this.
yeah, but that's the only look, Bree. That's the only one I didn't pick. I
That's
picked all of
2
them.
days. But that's
Bree, I have a damn job, okay?
I do too.
All
We
of
all
us.
have a job.
Frankie.
We all got a job. Who you got?
I'm going to Brown.
Okay.
Oddball out the group. Hey, that's the type of stuff that breaks you away.
Next, we got the Texans at Dolphins. Frank
I'm going.
in
This
Miami.
is hard.
That's bottom of the barrel versus bottom of the barrel.
Well, yeah,
I'm going Dolphins. I'm going Dolphins.
I'm gonna go Dolphins too because I'm going Miami at home.
Drew look like he's taking this shit.
Are you?
That's what this game is, the shit bowl.
Oh, I didn't know if he was in the bathroom.
Dang.
This is where this one became hard because the Texans came back, even though they came back garbage at the fourth quarter, but they scored 22 points in the fourth quarter last week.
Yeah, but
Tyrod
also
Taylor
Miami,
comes back, right?
Miami held the Bills without a touchdown to the third quarter.
Something's going on with the Bills.
Drew, who you going?
I got the Fins.
The Fins. Got it.
Nikki.
Come on.
No. Look. Let me show you my paper.
Just say it. The Dolphins.
Come
Let's
on,
go.
Dolphins.
You got the Dolphins.
I'm going
I don't know why
Dolphins.
you
My
showed
paper says the Dolphins.
All right. Now we have the Broncos at Cowboys at Dallas. Frank.
I'm going Dallas.
June.
Dallas.
I'm going Dallas as well.
Yeah, because Broncos gave up Devon Miller. And she's showing a picture, so I mean.
Hold on, I'm not looking.
She wanna
What
use
you
it.
got? Cowboys. Nikki, if you don't say Dallas.
Who them boy?
All right, next we have the Falcons at New Orleans. Frank.
Oh, damn, that's a hell of a game.
I'm gonna go Saints at home after beating the Bucks. They're flying high. They down there turn up, so they gonna win again.
Who wants smoke with me? Who wants smoke with me?
Yeah,
Every time I hear that song, I'm gonna think of Jameis now. Frank, I'm at June.
I'm going with the Saints.
Nikki.
I went the Saints.
And I'm also going Saints. Next, we have the Raiders at the Giants. Frank.
Raiders.
June.
Raiders.
I'm also going Raiders. Nikki.
I went Raiders.
Okay.
Why you saying
Next we have the Patriots at Carolina. Frank.
I'm not doubting Mac Jones no more. I'm going Pats all the way.
June.
Pats.
Nikki.
Pat.
Y'all know who I love. I love
She
Sam
going
Darnold.
Panthers.
I'm going Panthers. It's just something about Sam
Believe
Darnold. I
that.
just love him. I like him. Not like crush, but like I like him.
We know.
Okay, next we have the Bills at Jacksonville. Frank.
Bills.
June.
I got the dollar bills, y'all. I ain't got no damn Jags. You crazy to go with the damn Jags.
Nikki.
Hey, as long as the Jags play in the United States, I ain't going with them.
Jags.
Yo, I think that's the only week you picked them.
Yeah.
Played overseas. I picked them
Oh,
too.
he picked them last week. Shut up.
Oh, I'm sorry.
This is the third time he picked them, so shut up.
I'm gonna go Bills. I am. I'm gonna go Bills.
Just Nikki, just so you know, the Bills are favored by 14 points.
So let me tell you. So when I was looking, so I normally will look and if the team that I see, like if I see the Cowboys, I don't really care who they're going against because I trust the Cowboys. So I put Cowboys. So when I seen it, I was like, oh, Bills all the way. Then I looked and I was like, God damn, I gotta change my prediction.
Against your team, though.
Right, you got to be real with it though. If you,
Shut the fuck up. I'm going to motherfucking Jags. Move on.
before you can.
No, we're gonna lose. I'm gonna be there live. Me and Bree and I are gonna be there live.
Nikki, don't get mad at me when I'm cheering for the Bills because I have their defense in fantasy. And I got Josh
wouldn't be mad. I'm gonna just leave your ass in the seat by yourself. That's all. I'm not gonna be mad.
She don't walk.
No, Nikki, we gotta get Stephon to like see this face, you know.
Bree, we'll talk about that offline. Go ahead. What else we got?
We got Vikings at Baltimore. I'm going Vikings.
Ooh.
I am. I'm going Dalvin.
I'm going Ravens.
All day, baby.
I'm going Ravens.
Team that needs to take purple off their uniform.
Are you really asking, Nikki? I'm asking. And you better write it down the way I'm about to say it. I am going motherfucking Lamar motherfucking Jackson. Okay.
I wrote Ravens.
A long time.
All right. Chargers at Philly. Frank.
Oh, I know what I wrote.
I'm going Philly at home. Chargers.
Let's go. Let's go. I got Fly Eagles Fly, baby. 189 yards rushing. I already see it.
Nikki.
For the season?
Let me get
Tyson, stop.
I'm gonna go Philly at home as well.
Ooh.
So it's like 2-2, or is it?
It's 2-2 right there, split.
No, everyone went Eagles. Everyone went Eagles, but Nikki went Chargers.
Oh, you're a hater.
Packers at Chiefs. Packers at Chiefs. Nikki.
Oh, I changed my shit to the Chiefs.
Yeah. If AA Ron was playing, I would have went this thing, but I'm going Chiefs at home.
Bro, oh my God, they should have lost on Monday. Like now we gotta
June.
Chiefs.
I'm also going Chiefs. Okay, Cardinals at 49ers. Frank.
Going Cardinals.
I'm also going Cardinals. June.
Arizona.
Nikki.
Cardinals.
Okay. Titans at Rams. I'm going Rams. Frank.
Rams. I'll watch
Nikki.
Is that a Sunday night game or Monday night game?
That's a Sunday night.
Oh, damn it. Okay.
Well, Frank, I'm at June.
I'm going Rams. Their Mack
Nick-
truck ain't there no more for the Titans.
Hey,
Nikki.
the conglomerate.
I went Rams.
Okay, and then on Monday we have the Bears at Pittsburgh. Frank.
Going Pittsburgh at home.
June.
I'm going Bears.
Ooh, Justin Fields.
You fucking kidding me right now? Okay.
You been on my bed.
You guys ain't got a
Listen,
kicker. You guys ain't even got a kicker.
Nikki.
Steelers.
Go against Pittsburgh is gonna cost you like it does every fucking week. So those are our picks for week 9. Tomorrow's game.
Snatch.
Colts and the Jets. Thursday night football. Any last minute news? Oh, by the way, Frank, what I'm going to wear. So I'm debating on wearing my cute Juju jersey with my cute little Steelers fleece that my friend Carter got me. Or I was just gonna go to the NFL store and get a cute little Bills shirt and cut it, and then cut the V right here. So and then push up bra, so I can be noticed by Stephon.
I say that first option ain't gonna get you noticed.
Wait, time the fuck out.
The second one will.
Time out. Time out.
Cut it like right
Time
underneath the boob, but then put the.
Excuse me.
Yes, ma'am.
Where you wearing this shit to?
The Jags game.
No, we're not going together.
Yeah, we are. We already said we were.
Oh, I changed my mind. Your attire does not make us. It doesn't seem like you and I will walk
Nikki,
into
we in the
that
same.
stadium
We in the same neighborhood. We going together.
We shall.
But yeah, that was some cute jeans.
June,
I should wear my
F
hippie
Frank.
jeans.
Wait, hold on. Let me say my own. F June, F Frank for coming up. For us agreeing and picking the game, and y'all just being like true bleep words and just flaking.
You know what?
Nikki,
Frank,
Nikki, wait. Nikki,
I didn't finish.
Nikki, you can't get mad.
Yes, thank you. Thank you.
I didn't finish. Now, we can possibly say we're going to let Frank slide. Y'all can say that. But June,
No, you can say, Nikki, what did I forget 2 weekends ago? I forgot my best friend's son's birthday 2 weekends ago. It's easy to forget birthdays.
No, you didn't. You didn't forget the birthday. You forgot that you volunteered for that BS. And that's why you told her that you were going to come.
For the people watching, okay, I have a commitment that was moved up, and it's my job. It's what I do for a living.
You gotta have a J.
And I can't just say, oh, I'm not gonna go. They got people with doctor's appointment that they're saying reschedule. You know what I'm saying? I see my cardiologist.
Sounds like an excuse.
I have cancer. I gotta go treatment. Reschedule. Like they don't care.
That is a funeral.
So, but
I'm
if
entitled to my feelings.
Hey, Bree, you listening? June, everybody else watching. If I can make it and I make it, I don't want to see you smile that one time.
You don't got to tell me, but all you had to say was the word, and you just dropped the word. I ain't smiling now.
Shut up.
Why that look like the Proud Family right now?
I don't know. Anyway, we're gonna let Tyson close it out last. So let's go. I'm gonna start with my square. It's gonna go down to June, then Bree, Nikki, and Tyson right here. So hey, another week, another good topics we talked about. Enjoyed it. I was looking forward to it. I had a sinus headache all day. Thank God it stopped for me to be able to do this. But again, a great week. June.
Hey, had a good time. I had a crazy couple days. But it was fun. I look forward to it next week. Tyson, hey, wish you safe travels out there. I think you said something slick earlier. I hope that when you stop and get food, that your wife get whatever she want, but the food that you want, that it run out of.
Oh God. Okay. It's on you, Bree.
Okay. It's always a pleasure doing this every Wednesday with you guys. Tyson, we will miss you. Hopefully I'll see you on the West Coast in about a year and a half from now. So I wish you safe travels and the best. And I know you're going to pop up on here a couple of times, once in a blue moon when you can. It'll probably be like 3 p.m. your time, but I hope everyone stays safe, drink lots of water, smile, stay positive, and just have a great rest of the week and a great weekend as well. And Thanksgiving's coming up, so it's the holiday time, so everyone should be in a happy mood. You said what?
I'll make sure y'all see a picture of my fried turkey.
Ooh.
Let's go.
I'm definitely frying a turkey.
Ooh.
I do it every year.
But yes, that's all I have. Frank?
Nikki's
Or
going.
Nikki.
Me. It's always a pleasure being on here. I had a little late night at work today. I am super excited. I'll be in Jack tomorrow, back in my element. I'm excited for the game. I don't know who the hell is we that Bree said will miss Titan. Bye.
We will miss Titan. We will miss Titan.
Who is we?
We.
Is we?
We.
Nah, we will miss you. We will miss you. It's always cool meeting new people that you can vibe with, regardless of never meeting face to face. So yes, we will miss you. You are not a stranger. Please don't act like one.
No.
You see why you can't be nice to them, Bree?
You see me.
Oh,
Anyway, again, I'm super excited. I'll be in Jack, ready to turn up with my boys, even though we might lose. I said might. I fly back home next week, Wednesday. Hopefully, I get back home in time to join. But if not, I'll see y'all when I see y'all.
We won't record next week Wednesday.
Oh, duty. So
What?
I have duty. If I'm on the ship, I can't record at all. So we have to probably do.
We got to do it Tuesday.
No, I might.
So we got to do a Wednesday before the game starts.
Be on the ship on duty.
Thursday. We got to do it Thursday before the game starts.
Everybody should be off because it's Veterans Day, so we should all be off. We could do it earlier. So.
What happened on Tuesday? You said you might be on the ship.
Let's end this.
He said those of us that have jobs will be at work on Tuesday. That's what he said.
Yeah, listen, I understand because I would be in Jack. But anyway, yeah, that's it for me.
So on the real, it's been fun. It's been a lot of fun. You know what I'm saying? You guys are extremely energetic, and I love it every single time I come through here, chopping it up with y'all. I enjoy everything about it. I'm gonna miss. It's bittersweet for me because I want to be home with my family, but I'm gonna miss being around my brother, my uncle, or my nephew, and you know what I'm saying, and having fun with y'all sitting on the screen and chopping up and talking trash and all that good stuff. I'm gonna miss all of that, but I'm still gonna jump in on a Zoom if I have the opportunity. But thank you for allowing me to come through every single time I'm around. You know what I'm saying? Ship schedules allow it, and y'all enjoy yourselves. I'm gonna enjoy this drive across the country. You know what I mean? I'm gonna get back to my yada I mean, that West Coast yada. Yada man. But yeah, I get back to San Diego. By the time I get back to San Diego, it would be Thursday. So I might jump in if I had the opportunity. I'll be in New Orleans for Sunday's games. So I might.
And
And then I'll be in Dallas Monday. I'm just saying I got a nice little schedule riding across the country. But
Tyson gonna be like, skirt, skirt.
hey, I'll be ski skirting all over the place. You know what I mean? But yeah, I love y'all, man. Enjoy yourselves, and I'll see y'all as soon as I can. Hey, and Bree, matter of fact, I've retired in about 2 years. So I mean,
do you want me to be a part of your retirement ceremony?
Make it to the West Coast, give me a holler. We'll see what's cracking.
I'll fly out to your retirement ceremony.
Hey, it's gonna be a hell of a ceremony. My wife already started to plan it.
Oh.
She ain't playing.
Hey, Nikki's gonna be escorting people in the building. Anyway, hey, have a good night. That's the play call. Have a good one.
You see.